American Business Review, featured on national television, is an industry platform where the spotlight seeks out and shines on the creators and innovators. Because of its commitment to promoting progress, this editorial series recognizes ComTrain. The world of business. It's never been more competitive, more challenging, more rewarding. Growth rates, interest rates, franchising, globalizing, staying private, going public, online, bottom line. The world of business. It's about having good ideas, good technology, and good information.
Hello, I'm Morley Sigler. The World Wide Web, information technology, e-commerce. Today we can conduct business faster and more efficiently than ever before. And as we're about to see, keeping it all running is creating a business of its own.
Wireless communication tools have become a staple in today's society. In many cases, catching up with loved ones is exclusively done with the cell phone, and checking stock performances can be done in the palm of your hands. Never before has staying connected been more mobile.
Your cell phone and other handheld wireless devices work on a system, a network, which is supported by antennas. Those antennas transmit signals and receive signals back from your handheld device, and in order to do that, those antennas have to be elevated. Typically that's on a tower structure. That tower structure represents the backbone or the infrastructure of the wireless communications industry, much like a highway is in terms of transportation.
These tall towers may be the brains behind wireless tools, but not many people realize just how much brawn goes into installing and maintaining them, or the risks involved.
Our average height we work at is usually 300 foot or less. We do work at heights higher than that, but 300 foot or less is the average right now. The obvious exposure is the risk of falling.
Because the chance of injury can be high, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, requires training certification for all tower climbers. Ironically, such certification wasn't defined until recently. In an effort to help workers comply with the formalized standards, a tower consulting and training firm known as ComTrain has developed a two-day safety training course. It's designed to teach all tower climbers how to accurately assess each structure, as well as perform rescues in the event of an emergency.
This type of course is a two full-day course. The first day is full classroom training where we learn OSHA rules and regulations, how to assess environments, how to evaluate the equipment we're going to use. From there, they come back the second day and they have to pass a written test. After that, we muster out to a tower where we practice what we learned in the classroom of how to climb an environment, maintain 100% tie-off. And we also practice a rescue technique. In case a person, a man or a woman, gets injured on the tower, that we can get them down safely in a timely manner.
If they don't pass either test, they don't climb, they go back to square one. It's definitely made the crew more efficient. We now don't have to have in the back of our mind the what if I fall. If we fall, we have the gear and then we have the knowledge and know-how to rescue that person and get them down to the ground.
From an industry perspective, it's important that workers demonstrate a level of qualification or certification in getting the job done so that we can rely on them, and we do rely on them very heavily for deploying our networks. We want to make sure that the work is done in a timely fashion and with the level of quality that's necessary for a wireless system to work, as well as making sure that they perform that work safely. We all share in the responsibility to make that happen.
For many of us, mobile communication is a must, and for every cell phone or PDA that we depend on, there are some who are climbing to newer and safer heights, ensuring that our connections remain wire-free.
Global communication, networking, technological advances, just a few of the elements influencing the world of business. As those developments happen, you'll see them here. Thanks for tuning in.
Probably the most unique thing about what we did was to take into consideration who these people, who these men and women are, the types of people they are, the types of work they do, the types of environment they live in. We had to combine the issue of academics, regulations, facts, figures, equipment, and at the same time take people out onto the towers, onto the steel, and let them experience it firsthand, let them touch it, let it become tactile and real, and experience it and practice it, because these are techniques that are awkward at first, I suppose, like learning to ride a bicycle. Where Comtrain sees it's going in the future is expanding the ability to train, expanding our training capacity, because it's very obvious that it is not just the issue of fall protection or hazard assessment or the safety issues, but it is the safety that is involved with skills. These people need additional skills. They need training, they need the capability, they need to understand the types of jobs that they do in this environment intimately enough that they can also perceive the hazards and protect themselves from it. So we very much open to expanding our technical training and skill training to these people.
Once again, American Business Review extends a special thanks to the companies and organizations that have risen to meet the challenges of today's competitive business arena. This has been a presentation of WJMK.